Hi, and welcome to Rad Palace, A Brit A Fuckwit play Shovel Knight Part 5. This time we're going to fight someone else who I don't remember, but first, a new town.
But more excitingly, we have to continue our hot Power Rangers talks from last
First,
time.
let me just explain some stuff. So these two guys, you can buy armor and weapon upgrades from. The big blacksmith dude, you can buy armor from, and different armor is A, a different colour, and B, has different effects. My favourite is the red one because it makes you lose half your money that you would normally lose. And then the other guy on the left sells you weapon upgrades. Like
so these suits are very much similar to the Power Rangers suits.
Yes, they are. And then he sells you weapon upgrades that you can dig up. You know, there's piles of money. The piles, and you dig them up and money comes out.
Yeah.
You can get one that just one digger does it all. When you have full health, you unleash a shockwave attack. And there's another one that you can charge up an attack. I only ever buy the money one because I just don't use the other two.
Because all you care about that money.
Also, that guy on the right is Mr. Hart. We're going to fight him in a minute.
Peacock Gent.
This is a side questy bit. You don't have to do this at all. These three people are basically fucking lazy and they don't want to buy stuff for themselves. So if you buy the whatever they're trying to buy for them, they'll leave. And Mr. Hart, well, you'll see in a minute.
So this is a South Park cameo.
No, they had people who won like a... You know, it was Kickstarted. Certain Kickstarters, if they donated so much, they let them design characters. So the character from the end of the last part, you know, Reese with the boomerangs, she was designed by a donator, and so was Mr. Hat, and there's a couple of other characters. And they were all designed by donators.
You know, if I got to create a character, I would name him something like Follow Tyler Treese on Twitter.
Well, this is Mr. Hat, and his fight basically is like he has these different hats, and each hat makes him fight differently. So when he does that, he changes hat, and like this hat, he throws plates.
Yeah, but I have no clue what his Twitter handle is. Really let the ball down on
his Twitter handle is Mr. Hat.
That's probably some like gross porn, and you've just let everybody to this.
Go follow at Mr. Hat.
No, I need to check this because if we have people like following some child pornography shit, this is all your fault.
So when you beat Mr. Hat, he runs off. But when you leave the store, you'll notice he's actually just stood on the signpost for the store.
Good news, Mr. Hat is not posted. His tweets are protected, so.
Okay. But
yeah, just give this guy a bunch of requests for follow.
But so if you, this is going to take a couple of times as well. This jump. So if you jump down here, you can see Mr. Hat to the left. If you can manage it to jump across onto the signpost with him, you'll get some more dialogue. And we are going to do that, even if it takes this entire video.
Because we love Mr. Hat.
But anyway, now we can get back to Power Rangers.
Yeah, so it was originally a Japanese show.
Yeah, I know that. I know it was originally a Japanese show.
But they didn't have any of the live action bits.
It didn't have any of the kid bits, right?
Yeah. So
it was just them in suits.
Yeah,
And then for the American release, they wanted to add like high school bits to it, I guess.
Yeah, so basically we cut out a Japanese show and added a bunch of like American stuff actors to it.
Yeah.
So we took all the action scenes, but then because you know they're wearing
added all
suits.
the shit stuff.
Yeah, well, no, we added the good stuff into it. And yeah, so it's a great show.
Yeah, I knew about that.
He got some mad gold as he hops away.
Yeah, he gave us some money and then disappears. And from what I know, you never see him again.
Yep, he's dead.
I go looking for him though. I walk around a bit to see if I can find him anywhere.
Commit seppuku.
Oh no, he is there. Never mind. I lied. He does give you some money.
Oh, now he won't come back, you asshole. You drove him out of the town.
Yeah, now I think he leaves. I actually like check everywhere once more.
You're terrible.
I want as much money from this man as I can get. He attacked me and tried to steal my helmet.
Yeah, but that's because he's Mr. Hat. I don't know why you're hating on Mr. Hat. He never did nothing to you.
He attacked me! I just said!
Well, other than that. If you're gonna hold a grudge over every time somebody attacks you, you know.
I do. I do hold a grudge over that.
I miss Mr. Hat.
Well, we're never seeing him again.
I don't know with that attitude.
No, we're just not seeing him again. But you know who we are seeing?
Mr. Fuji.
Baz.
Not Baz.
So Baz is another character designed by a donator. And then there's one more character who we'll meet later on, who is also designed by a donator. Baz basically wants to become a knight, and he knows that if you beat a knight, you get to take the title. So he wants to beat a knight.
I just can't handle how bad the Order of No Quarter is.
The Order of No Quarter are the main baddies.
Yeah, like how bad that name is.
But they're the Order of No Quarter.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I think they're the Order of No Quarter. And he's Indiana Jones.
He's Baz.
He is Baz. Was there anything more about Power Rangers you wanted to talk about? Or?
I ain't got nothing else.
Okay.
We've run out of our money pit.
We're screwed. So when you get halfway through the fight, he does this and then he gets harder. I mean, surprise there, am I right?
I'm shocked.
So I decided to switch to the throwing axe because when he's spinning around on these, it's just easier to throw axes at him than try and hit him with a fireball.
Now we can talk about the Tom Hanks movie, The Money Pit.
I've never seen that film.
You never seen The Money Pit?
No.
Tom Hanks buys a house and then he has to repair the house.
I've seen the one where he gets stuck in an airport. He plays like some foreign dude whose country basically gets like...
Oh, that's like a pretty recent one, isn't it?
Yeah, it gets like taken over by rebels or something, and so his country doesn't technically exist anymore, and so technically his passport's invalid, so he gets trapped in this airport.
I'm a classic Hanks aficionado.
I don't know what the film's called, but I have it on DVD somewhere.
80s Hanks is the best Hanks.
That's how much of a loser I am. I have that film on DVD.
Yeah, who has DVDs anymore? What are you? What's your favorite Tom Hanks film, Nathan?
I don't know. I haven't seen that many.
Have you seen Bachelor Party?
Nope.
That's a pretty good one.
The film I was just talking about, by the way, is called The Terminal.
Oh, okay.
I've seen that.
The Terminal later.
No, just The Terminal.
Starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back with a valid passport.
No, he won't, because his country doesn't exist anymore.
Never mind, I won't be back.
Actually, he will be back, because he's trapped in the airport.
I'm not going anywhere.
They won't let him leave. He's not allowed into the country, but he's not allowed back home either. So they basically lock him in the airport.
What am I fighting for?
So I spend like 20 seconds deciding which boss to fight here.
It's hard to decide. You really are So Plague Knight.
Plague Knight is the character who will later on this year, or whenever the DLC comes out, be getting his own story.
Now, do we play as Plague Knight, or
Yeah. The DLC coming out, you play as Plague Knight.
that DLC will be free?
Yes, it will be.
Hot diggity dang. That's all I got.
Okay.
So in Bachelor Party, Tom Hanks parties with a donkey.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that Tom Hanks film where he buys a house.
Yeah.
It reminded me of a Will Ferrell film where Will Ferrell gets kicked out of his house, so he ends up just living on his front lawn with all of his stuff because his wife kicks him out. And
which movie is this?
I think it's called Everything Must Go, and he basically lives on his front lawn and starts a yard sale.
What?
On the front yard of his
I've
ex-wife's,
never heard of this.
on the front yard of his ex-wife's house because he refuses to leave, and she
No.
won't let him in.
This isn't a real film. What?
It is. Everything Must Go. Will Ferrell.
Huh. Is that old or recent?
It's like a couple years old, I think.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, I've watched it.
Any
Pretty
good?
funny.
Pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's like a drunk Will Ferrell just sitting on a lawn trying to sell shit.
Welcome to our Shovel Knight playthrough, which is just us talking about pop culture while Shovel Knight plays on in the background.
Yeah. There's not much to really say about Shovel Knight.
Yeah, we just
You go in, you shovel stuff, you collect money.
actual game commentary would get pretty boring during a let's play, so sometimes you just got to talk about
Something else.
Yeah, it's
Will
not like
Ferrell, Will Ferrell and Tom Hanks.
it's not like there's big decisions to make or anything. It's all reaction based anyhow.
Yeah.
So there's not much like, oh, what do you got to do here?
Have Will Ferrell and Tom Hanks ever been in a movie together?
I don't know, but they should be Shovel Knight characters. If if I was one of those backers,
You'd have just put Will Ferrell in the game.
yes, I would say, can I design my character to be Tom Hanks?
No, you want him to be Forrest Gump,
Nah, I don't. I do not like Forrest Gump.
don't you?
It's okay. I think it's one of the most overrated films ever.
Yeah, it's overrated. I watched it for movie night with Tongs and Ethan once because they found out that I'd never seen it, and they're like, "Well, we have to watch it then." And I was like,
You're probably better off not. It's not a good movie.
my favorite bit of that film is that the guy from CSI New York loses his legs.
Oh, Lieutenant Dan.
What's his name? What's his name?
In the CSI?
No, the actor's name.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
Do you know who I mean though?
I know the guy who loses his legs in the film.
Yeah, him. He's in CSI New York.
I didn't know he was in anything else. So
You, you didn't know he'd ever been in anything else ever?
no, I thought that was all. I thought he was one and done.
No, he played the main dude in CSI New York, Mac Taylor.
I don't think that's real.
It is. Trust me, CSI New York was like my favorite CSI.
Is there a Miami?
Yes, there is. There's a Vegas.
That's
which
the
is
one
just
where the meme is from, right?
Miami.
Yeah, that's the only one I
Yeah,
know.
the pun meme.
So there was that. So there's the original CSI.
Yeah, which is set in Vegas.
Oh, what, is there actually a CSI Vegas, or is it just CSI?
No, it's just called CSI, but it's set in Vegas.
CSI Miami, CSI New York. Is that
And
it?
then they've just this year started a new one called CSI Cyber, which is
Oh,
all about
I heard. Yeah, that's dumb as fuck, huh?
which is all about cyber crimes and
I heard
fucking
terrible.
yeah. That's the thing now.
CSI Cyber. They're just cyber sexing a lot. So you whooped his ass,
Well, he's a mini boss.
but still.
He's a lame-o loser. But he's really easy once you know what you're doing. You just avoid his attacks when he's like the small old man, and then when he turns into the giant beast, you just bounce on his head.
You died.
I did. That did happen.
Don't worry, I still like you.
I don't like me.
Watch out for the fire. Oops.
Too late.
You're dead. So which CSIs are still going on?
The original and Cyber.
Okay, so Miami and New York are
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
Have any of those characters from those shows like crossed over to the other ones?
No, well, they did a couple of years ago. They did like a few. They've done crossovers in the past, but it's not like after the show has ended they've moved over to.
Oh, that's what I was wondering. Like maybe they kept the red
No,
hair
it's
guy.
just like the when the shows were running, they did crossovers between the shows, where like an investigation would lead to one of the other towns or something.
Whoa! What a coincidence! We gotta go to Miami.
And usually, like before one started, it would be like they do like a backdoor pilot in one of the other ones.
Ah.
So like Cyber had like a backdoor pilot in CSI Vegas, like.
Is it that damn video game one?
Wait, what?
It was a video game episode. Maybe it was NCIS. I don't know. They were, somebody like killed somebody in Gears of War.
I don't know.
It was a mess.
I know there's like a there's an episode in New York where someone kills someone in like an MMO, or someone like lures people in with an MMO and then kills them. It was, I don't know. It was weird.
Current, man. They got their finger on the pulse.
Well, this episode was from like 7 years ago. It was an early episode of New York. It was like season 3, which was, you know, 5-6 years ago at least. So, you know.
What's your favorite Will Ferrell movie?
Ooh, I don't know. It's a toss up between Anchorman and the other guys.
I'd say Anchorman would edge out the other guys, but both are
I
very good
I
films.
saw other guys first though.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Have
I
you
don't
seen
watch-
Anchorman 2?
Yeah, I've seen Anchorman too. I prefer 1 though.
I haven't seen it.
It's okay. The best bit is there's a fight scene between a bunch of different anchors, and there's like 17 cameos by different famous people.
So there's
That's
Plague
good.
Knight.
Yeah, this is Plague Knight. So this boss is very random, as in there's no like specific order to attack. So no attack is always followed by another attack, or before another attack. He just does whatever the fuck he wants, and every time you fight him, it'll just be completely. There's no order to his fight, basically.
So there's no order to his quarter.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm really dead inside.
I think we all are. I think you kind of have to be to do something like this.
The quarter of no order. Oh, come on, Nathan, you're so close. Oh man, this is getting down to the wire here.
No,
Oh,
because I have those potions that I can use. Remember?
oh, come on, let's just try to pretend it's suspenseful.
It's not that. We're
You
halfway
won.
now. We've beaten 4 members of the Order of No Quarter.
But we gotta face the toughest members yet. The
That's
Toads. Bye.
We've got like 20 seconds left.
Oh, I thought it was fading out.
No.
I thought that was an After Effects image. Okay. We're
I was
still
like-
here for now.
God damn it.
Oh. It's a second false ending. A lot of false endings here, Nathan.
Just look at the fucking timer.
Bye.
Now it's over. God.